Shut up, Sam.
Aww.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Just kidding, we love you. Hey, Baka, how are you?
It's like, I feel personally attacked. Mostly because I was personally attacked.
Yeah. Jesus. Didn't wait long on that one, did you? Hi, Mom. Kappy's here.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kappy.
No.
Okay. Alright. Oh, that's right. We were going to the bridge.
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea what we were doing. Oh, that's right, because we were going to start the new thing.
Yup.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
I can add it to the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore? Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well. Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement. Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
We were just there.
We were just there. They're a little behind the times, aren't they?
Yeah.
Copper and
Aww.
Trixie got haircuts, but they won't let you take pictures?
Mom, you know you're bigger than them, right? You just hold one down with your one hand, and you just take a picture, and you're like, ignore my hand holding the barrel of their chest.
You stay there.
You stay there.
Or you could do what you did that one time where you had to get fries and then you put fries in your mouth so they were like looking at your face.
Yeah.
Now hold still. Look at the French fries.
And they're like, hey, I like French fries.
Return the Moshai to Aya.
Not really a holiday destination.
Shut up.
You tell her, Kappy. You tell that turd who's boss.
Poor Amos. I was thinking about sleeping, but...
Well,
yeah. Well, the nice thing is if you choose to sleep, this will go on YouTube.
that's true. But I'll make sure to set up the permissions so Amos can't watch
Yeah,
it.
just Amos.
Just Amos. Access denied.
Yeah, instead of saying it's not available in your country, it's gonna say it's not available for Amos.
Yeah, not available for Amos.
Sleep can wait. That's been my motto lately.
Why are you in shock, Baka?
She cut her foot off.
Yeah, that would put you in shock.
Yeah, and why it kind of feels a little numb.
Yeah. Accurate.
Yeah, see, I know. I cut my feet off all the time. Where are we going?
Aya?
Okay, cool. I guess I could have read the thing, huh? Not very mad of me.
Aya, right there. It's not very mad of you.
Yeah, to read stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You play Mass Effect, you gotta just, like, not read. Morning Eternal? That sucks.
Everyone's dying. My mom had a student die
Yeah.
in a horrible car accident. So she's been having a bad day too. Everyone stop dying.
It has been decreed.
Yeah.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
Hello.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the most shy.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I did the hard part. I'm gonna
Okay.
say it was a group effort.
We made a good team.
The Pathfinder destroyed the enemy's fortress, but thousands of us died in chains.
We have a lot to talk about.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Well, crap nuggets. Let's say time's a factor. Let's get on this, bitches.
The sooner I learn what's special about that place, the faster I can fix Eos.
Then get on with it.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
That's a great idea.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Ooh, cool.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Well, he's welcome on my ship.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
I'm gonna leave Aya without him.
You want to leave Aya right now?
So if you had said it's up to the other person, does that mean you could actually end up not having him on your crew?
I have no idea. I didn't do that either.
Oh, well, nards. Okay, let's go.
Well, nards.
Yeah. Guess we'll never know.
Kappy is here has hereby outlawed death.
Yeah. It sounds like a really good idea.
I'm sorry.
What?
Kappy has outlawed death. Yeah.
I'm very confident about that decision, clearly.
Yeah, I did it. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? Woo! What's up, dog?
Trade. Trade?
Oh, yeah.
Trade.
Trade. Trade? Trade.
She's like, what?
She's like, trade what? What do you want? And he's like, oh. You speak English. And you're like, yeah.
There's a birdie up there.
He's going bonkers. Hello?
I'm here to steal your stuff.
I'm gonna scan all your shit. Hi.
Dang, that's a lot of screens.
Fort Campton, Argent. Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
The Memorial Gardens. Message terminal. Oh. Neat. You got that language in your head?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. It'll come in handy later.
Pathfinder, analysis reveals this plant to be fruit-bearing.
Can we eat it?
Unknown. If we find more samples, I can transmit the data to Dr. Tapero for testing.
Just feed it to someone.
Here, try this. Did he die? Well, not yet.
Yeah, let's wait.
All these people.
I don't know why I didn't think you were gonna sing people.
Look at all these people.
I thought you were gonna sing look at all these penises. And I was like, what? What are you looking at?
Plant dick.
I want to look at that too.
All right. Irrigation unit.
Pathfinder, it would be wise to speak with you before engaging in trade.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
Okay, understood.
I can do that.
Good to hear.
Ooh, look, a fluid sac.
Oh, that sounds hot.
It is, actually. I need iron. They don't have iron. Do they have lithium? They do.
You don't have a lot of money though. 'Cause we spent it all. Did you sell?
Yeah.
What'd you sell?
All my junk.
Oh.
They have 100 units. Holy shit. You know, I'm gonna put this on hold. I'm doing okay for guns right now. Oh.
I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renarv. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Okay. Sure.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Okay.
It's gonna be like that Star Trek episode.
Oh my god. One of the worst Star Trek episodes ever. Yo, what's up, Trident Blood? Hey, Vetra.
Ryder,
Doing okay?
who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Well. They want to be all like, be cautious, but I don't know what that means. But I don't want to be all like, give away all your shit. I guess.
I think it's a combination of like error on the side of friendship and error on the side of caution. Like,
I'll say be generous. We're
Okay.
trying to get these people to like us.
okay,
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
I'm not selling to aliens.
I'm not an alien. You're an alien.
Snap. She
Look.
told you, nerd.
Weird feet. Oh, monkey feet.
They got monkey feet?
Yeah, they kind of do.
Well, they do have
yeah,
monkey
they have
feet.
monkey feet.
Vestaran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Probably looked funny.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
This fruit?
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy your Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
I'm fat, so I don't share food.
I'm with you, girl.
Mine! Yeah, yeah. Joey doesn't share food.
Joey doesn't share food. With Rachel?
Emma.
What did it boop on? What did you boop? This thing went beep beep beep. There's nothing to be seen. Hello.
Do you have the minutes from the last council meeting? My dear Andrew, when I have not kept such records? There's always a first time. For a youth like yourself, perhaps, I'll transmit them at once. Pathfinder, I'm Enro Bosan, assistant to the governor.
Cool.
As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
Well, I don't blame him.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Okay.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Let's read it. Oh my god, no! I'm sorry. I was like, let's do this. I saw page 1 of nearly 6,000. And I noped out of those terms and agreement. I'm just gonna check the yes box.
Yes, I read, accept.
Oh, mama, that's,
oh! I just love that. The shock.
Want a bite?
No, I'm okay. Thank you. I don't want any. I don't want none of your gross ass banana.
What about now?
Yes.
Oh, I was licking it. I was going, stamping it with my tongue.
I'd still eat it.
Do you want your own?
No.
Matt?
No, I don't.
Okay.
The Moshai will be waiting for you at the vault.
While I'm here, maybe we can talk?
Of course. I owe you that. When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. What was done to my people. You made sure no more will suffer exaltation.
Well, we're here to help.
We're in this together. The initiative wants to help.
I want to believe it. You're so different from the Ket. What can I do for you?
Everything, but I want you to read what Eternal said first.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 sausage egg McMuffins, 3 sausage wraps. Yeah,
That's
that's
probably
probably me. You gotta read everything?
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters.
God
They're not
damn!
allowed to bother me at work.
Do they have, like, clusters of kids? Like
a clutch?
Like a clutch of kids? Yeah. Does a
I
mom
don't
just
know.
poop out a bunch of babies?
It may be one of those things where the mom, like, poops out a bunch of eggs, and then the dad just comes over and, like,
Waters the lawn.
waters the lawn, so to speak. I know there's creatures in reality that do that. Like, the moms will lay a shitload of eggs, and then the dads will come
Fish
by
do
later. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, fish do that.
And the dads will come by later and water the lawn, as
Well,
you
I
so
mean, that's
eloquently
how
put.
Solarians do it.
Oh, that's true. Water the lawn.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the dads come over and just jizz all over it. So I guess water the lawn is probably
a little more tact.
yeah, just a
A
little
little
bit.
more.
You
That was in a sentence. Good job. That's a very Kappy sentence of you.
thank you.
That's how I talk to Matt all the time.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
A brother, Scott.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
You want to hit on her?
No.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
I'm hoping you can help me get on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all, and other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
That's neat.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
I did.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Thanks for your time.
Ishare, Pathfinder.
Are there really 6,000 pages? Raleigh? I don't know. It's not there anymore. Probably in my inventory somewhere. I think there's just one. And the game assumes you're gonna go, nope!
Just like I did, I was like, let's do it. And then I saw the number, I was like, nope.
Yeah. Fuck all that noise. We ain't reading that. We're both quieter than before. Hello? How's that?
It's because Matt keeps muting himself so we can burp really loud.
I'm sorry. Is that better, Baka? Oh! I fell down. Good, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that the volume had some reason adjusted itself.
Some reason.
Well, I
I
unmuted it, so the volume should have gone back up to the same level it was at, but it didn't for some reason. I'm gonna say for some reason a couple more times.
No.
Citizen messages to the Nexus. Oh, compiled a list of citizen messages uploaded to the Aya Marketplace.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, you can edit it.
Right, yeah. Thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She had done so much for our people. When the rumors began that she had been caught by the Ket and worse, killed, I had lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. Subject to home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you are different from the Ket is a fool. I see you for who you are, and there are many more like me.
I don't know.
Subject, none. If you come in peace and friendship, Paova. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. This is all you need to know.
Good gosh. Okay, we need to edit this.
Subject, Paova. My name is
Jaka.
Jaka. My family said I could write to you. I never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends.
I think 2 of those messages are pretty good.
You want to edit the content?
I do want to edit, because we're not going to send stuff that's like... screw off and...
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I totally get why they would feel that way. But...
That's like the Family Guy episode where they're like, who was the vice president for George Bush? The guy who shot his friend with a shot. Dick Cheney. They were like, Dick Cheney is a Walmart greeter, and everybody that walked in, he was just like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And you were just like, oh shit. Dick Cheney's an asshole. The Tavaton.
Better late than never. I was born 2 minutes after you. Oh, 2 minutes.
Doesn't seem so tough to go to his head.
It's Leo.
Welcome to the Tavaton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
Oh, so this is just ask, like...
Yeah, asking questions about stuff.
I'd like to ask Tavatine. Yeah, whatever that is.
What does Tavaton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more... a place you could bring someone home to.
Cheers.
What if you need to meet your Tavaton at the Tavaton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started.
Squanch. I squanch my family. Ew.
I'd like a drink.
It's a prune juice.
Warrior's drink.
Yeah. Well, that was not a good face.
You want some nutrient paste?
Showing up, let's do this.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
Dang. We could use that.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship. Your people can study it.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Emos says, if he remembers correctly, you didn't edit. Did you not edit the...
Honestly, I don't remember. Is that a tribble? No, that's a fruit. Okay.
I thought it was a sponge.
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Rack.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
I'm sorry, I got really caught up in the camera angle.
Me too.
I was like,
I was like, this is really still high up.
Yeah. I'm gonna put your alien to them.
Imagine seeing a Krogan for the first time.
Maybe if I smile more, show my teeth.
Something tells me that won't help.
It's like when they told Worf to smile more on the ship. And that's all he did. He just growled at people.
And they were like,
They're like, okay, maybe don't do that. Hello, random people. Yeah, I honestly don't remember what I did.
it's okay, it doesn't matter.
Ryder, I took a look at the plants you sent. Good news, they're edible.
So we can grow them on the Nexus.
Not just these. If the genetic makeup is similar, most of the food on Io could be edible. But I need to be sure. Get a sample of fruit from the market.
And we're gonna have to go buy expensive fruit from that lady.
How much is it?
It's okay, you're trying your best. But your best sucks, so do better. Haha, love.
Oh my god. Oh hey, I can run.
Something I can do for you?
Some of that fruit?
Can I get a few of those fruits for the Tempest?
More than one? You Pathfinders are richer than I thought.
What do you mean?
You really are new to Helios. Look at it this way. This Parapo feeds 1. Or we can break it down into nutrient paste and feed 20. Raw fruit is rare because it's excessive. A luxury. Better to make the most out of it, right?
Oh. Well, I already know what nutrient paste is, so I'm gonna say way ahead of you.
I have samples from Rowan. We're weighing options.
Oh?
See? I'm learning.
In that case, I'll send a few fruits to your ship. A gift.
Okay, thank you.
I'll get moving.
A dude heard he could be an extra in this movie.
So he was all like, hey everybody!
They didn't give him any other instructions.
They're like, just make sure to walk through the scene. He's like, walk through the scene? Got it. Doop, 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 doop. He walked right up in. Both editing and not editing have their good points. I feel like not editing is better in the long run.
Probably because it shows a more realistic picture.
Yeah.
But it's too late now. I already did it, so oh well. I can't go back.
I've heard so much about you.
Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Yes.
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Yeah. Do you track relics too?
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
Okay, so you work here.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
I'll let you get back to it.
They have no idea what that phrase means.
Ryder, they've got amazing RemTech research going on here. You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation. I can't imagine.
Why would it be maddening? What's exaltation? Oh, is that the thing that they...
That's the transforming them into cat.
I'm gonna say it's maddening then, because that shit is effed up.
Believe me, I'm pissed off on their behalf.
You nailed it. That's exactly how I feel. We need to make things right.
I forgot some
We
of
got
these
word from
terms and
Eladin.
stuff.
Good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their effort. It's not their fault. Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Show me your anatomy. Well, I want to see what's going on underneath those suits.
Show me your tits!
I mean...
Kinda?
Kinda. I mean, I'm less interested in boobage. I'm more just interested in, like, what is all of that? What is it?
Oh my god.
I want to say the Scourge did that?
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
I want to say yes, but I also want to know the details. Let's go. I guess it doesn't matter. It'll probably both lead to yes, right?
I don't remember what I chose.
Fine then, sure, why not? Let's do it.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
Which worlds?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Why not come with me?
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Well, sounds easy enough.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
I mean, all of this stuff's?
Okay.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Yeah, tell me about yourself, because it's cool.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination.
Who didn't do
With
that?
only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
With
14?
only 14?
That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
All right, so they have big
Yeah.
families.
She says 14 is little. The other lady says 18 is, or 19, because she has 18 siblings.
Is average.
Is average. So, like, probably 25 to 28 is considered large.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Yeah. I told her.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Okay.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Well, it's Jaw.
And enjoy the view with me. Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
It's amazing.
It's an emotional response.
Okay, I'm sorry. After my last time being like, I'm...
This is the one saying you want to hook up.
Oh, right. That was weird. Whoa. Okay. Oh, hey, it's the extra again.
Get out of
He's
here,
back.
extra.
He's back.
He's back. What do you want to say? That's fair or it's amazing?
I'm going to say it's amazing. Because it is. It's a beautiful planet.
I love pretty much everything about it.
I love the air, the breeze. And one day we'll have more places like this. I have faith.
Bro, get out of the shot.
Hey, you know what? He took a shot and he's getting there.
Messages to the Nexus. Alright. Join our fight. You proved you can fight the Ket on Vold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We will break the Ket, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause, why don't you?
That's true.
We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought it was long past being surprised in my life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you can least expect it, and your arrival was unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't a goodness at your core. You will understand to be understood. You want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance.
Oh, forward it to the Nexus unedited.
Unedited.
Yeah, that one was good.
Papu, hey, are you scanning me?
Probably.
Hello there.
I'm working.
I know, on me.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying, welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Who are you?
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
What do you hope to find?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Yeah, I don't see the external similarities because I don't have one of those weird.
I think it's more like
No,
two eyes, mouth,
yeah,
hands,
yeah.
shit like that.
You know what? Screw it. Do it. Go right ahead.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan
You've been
away.
Scanning everyone. Who am I to judge, right?
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
More than you know.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Well, I would be more worried about the Krogan and how they multiply, and less about humans.
Because they get at it, son.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, it's your boy. What's up, Kane? How you doing, man? Well, there's Cora.
Right.
Girl.
Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout. Getting lots of stairs. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
Any advice?
Got any tips on navigating an alien society?
Be yourself, but your best self. Listen and be polite about scanning your food. Though that's good advice in general.
Cool.
How are we doing, Kappy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I was like, you said you were good when you got home from work.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
Now I get how they've held out
You know what? It's okay to mistrust me. I get it.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
It's a dagger. We're good for now. Doing combat training. Yep.
No wonder Core 4?
Yeah.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about. If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
Learning Angaran medicine?
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jal is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Ion beds?
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged iron gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
Yeah, number 4.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar, kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
You like Jal? That's not Jal.
He's like, shut up.
You're trying to say they all look the same to you?
Can you imagine if I was trying to romance Jal and that dude just like interrupted by like trying to like woo him by just standing in between us?
Yeah, being all like, hey.
I know this
Hey.
is supposed to be a romantic moment, but like,
Hey.
I'm here too.
Hey.
And you're just like, dudes, get away. We put up with you at the fruit place, but
Everything is fine, Taoshi. Stop worrying.
He's worried.
wouldn't you be worried if I was sick? Hello?
Of course. When you booped your leg?
Yeah, you were very worried about that.
Yeah, dude.
Or when I had to get my gallbladder removed.
Oh, shit. And then I pushed on your gallbladder scar.
Yeah, like 3 days after surgery.
Yeah, I had to, like, I lifted myself up using her gallbladder scar.
Yeah.
Great idea, everybody. Try that with your wife.
It wasn't fun.
Heard you were coming.
Then I got to
Prepared a
comfort
date
you
pad on
over
our
it.
laws regarding war. Learn them.
Hey, more laws.
Oh, only 241. See, that's way more doable.
Yeah, but there's no scrolling. Not good advice. Hey, man, are you married?
This is true. Matt just is really good at accidentally hurting me. He never does it on purpose.
It's like my superpower.
Yeah, but anytime I'm injured, he's like, I'm gonna poke that spot for some reason.
Yeah, hey, you know that one spot on your body I have never touched in my entire life?
Yeah.
That you have just recently injured? I'm somehow going to smack it like twice a day.
Yeah, it's true. It's a crazy superpower.
Move Team Vey on to replace them? No, 69 is still unstable. They'll be out of food in 2 days. At ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Yeah, can you send backup?
If they could do it alone, they would have by now. Send reinforcements.
Hitting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. But you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
Welcome, fellow pain magnet. Dude, I got skills.
Yeah.
I expect you to take good care of Jal out there.
No. I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
Oh, it's awful.
It must be hard for you, realizing what the Ket soldiers are.
Doesn't change what we have to do. It's war. What do you need?
All of it.
I need you.
Yeah.
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Any idea where they came from? A homeworld somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. Treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her.
She holds her own. Not many do.
There's no official Angaran military, just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not Resistance?
Aya police, purely ornamental. Gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the Resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it? How is the Resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
How'd you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been optimistic about that. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a lie, but you know they're dead.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening. Like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
Okay, bye.
Wow, I was all up in his grill.
It was nice meeting you.
Was it really?
No, it was okay.
It was okay.
I mean, it's understandable.
He's a little butthurt, but it makes sense.
Oh, of course. He sees it more than anyone else.
What's he seeing?
Oh, I was like, what's who seeing? Or who's what? I don't know, I'm sleepy. Oh! I'm just constantly sleepy now, so my brain's just like, what? He sees war, death. War. Terrible war.
More messages. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge, Angara were one people. It took centuries after the disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided for too long. That's how Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you, others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people in mind.
Keep our people united.
That's what I said.
I thought you said in mind.
I did.
Wait, am I dumb?
No, I'm being a jerk.
Okay. I was just so confused. Okay, go ahead.
You okay?
Yes.
I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life, and now it comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry that I won't see what happened next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me a strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well, take care of each other, change life for the better. Goodbye. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Evra and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We're scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for all of us. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you will too. We hope you do. Just kidding.
Should I read these messages?
No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind.
Haha, we read your shit. Forward it with nothing edited.
No edits.
Baka said she got her light therapy lamp. For, like, sad.
Oh, yeah. For,
seasonal
sad.
affected,
Yes.
yeah.
For sad. That's what it's called. You're right.
Yeah, that's what you get when you have it.
Lol.
Yes.
You get the sads.
We don't really have that where we live because there's never winter.
Yeah, our winter is like 4 days.
Yeah, so it's not very cloudy. But I feel like I would be the kind of person that if I lived in that kind of area, I would probably need one.
Oh, yeah. Neat. What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe that you are explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here.
I mean, that's not wrong, but it's a very understandable...
It's a concern.
Yeah.
It's a viable concern. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on two legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Keep off Havarl. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with the governor. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it is not for outsiders. Even the Ket kept their distance, because they know we will fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defies Havarl will face consequences.
I'm gonna poop on it.
We probably did. We were there for a while.
Yeah, I had to go.
Just took a dump
Yep.
out in the woods.
Few dumps.
Nice.
Yeah. Share your gifts. You built ships to You built ships. What?
Share your gifts.
Share your gifts. I was really excited about the subject.
You built.
And then I pittered out real quick.
Share your gifts. You
built ships to travel across dark space.
Show us how you to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go there. I'm sorry, you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life.
Hit space.
Alright, that mission is done.
So we edited one that was like had a lot of negativity. And then the others really didn't.
Ryder, I analyzed all the food samples you sent. You're good to go. Everything is safe.
I'm just gonna
You
eat all their
sure?
food.
Liam already ate the Peripo. And he's not dead.
Good enough for me.
I passed my data along to the Nexus. Congratulations, Ryder. We have food.
Yay, we did it. I'm amazing.
You want to go to the vault?
Yes. Oh, Amy's here.
Amy! Look at the Mindy!
Yeah.
She has a hat.
Yeah.